I know I say this pretty much every single time I get on this game, but this is probably going to be a mistake. What's going on, guys? It's Rage, and welcome back to the original Modern Warfare 3 12 years later. On the Plutonium client, we're not playing on Steam right now. If you're looking to play the original Modern Warfare 3 on PC, Plutonium IW5 is definitely going to be your best bet as opposed to the Steam counterpart. I've mentioned this before, but in case you guys haven't seen the Everything You Need to Know for Call of Duty PC 2024 video, I show you how it's done, how you get this installed. I'll go ahead and leave the link to the Plutonium Discord in the description below and everything that you need. So here for today's video, I just wanted to jump back into the original MW3, see how it is, even though I pretty much already know how it's going to go on this. I feel like it's kind of a retrospective, but not really retrospective looking comparison to the old MW3 in comparing it to the new MW3, which that game's been out now for what, 3 going on 4 months now. We're about a quarter of the way through its life cycle. Personally, I'm still really enjoying the new Modern Warfare 3. Just finished out the Grand Mastery grind on that game. I'm still kind of debating going through and really deciding if I want to... Oh, server's full. Okay, I've been lied to. Deciding if I really want to go ahead and get that Zombies Grand Mastery done. Go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below. How do you guys feel about not only the original Modern Warfare 3 here, but also the current Modern Warfare 3? Where would each of those games rank for you on your own Call of Duty tier list, for example? I feel like I've been pretty outspoken about this, but the new Modern Warfare 3 to me right now, I really do feel is one of, if not the best Call of Duty multiplayer in the Warzone era of COD that we've had. It might be second to Black Ops Cold War, but then again, I'm someone who absolutely adored Cold War, which I feel like is another unpopular opinion, especially in comparison to something like Modern Warfare 2019, but we've also had like 3 going on 4 years now of Cold War under our belts and experiences with that. I've just been drop-shotted and I wasn't even looking at him. Again, to me though, I really have been enjoying the new Modern Warfare 3. Still playing it just about every single day. Sniping on it is amazing. He's throwing C4 too. I may have made a mistake. This man has not killed me on his feet once this game. Gendry Domingo, yo, this is his lobby. My fault for being here. Oh, yo, 6 spawn. My fault for being here, bro. Do love the feel of the MSR. This was always one of my, I'm not even gonna say one of, it was my favorite sniper in this game. I mean, to be fair, in this game, does it really get any better than the MSR? I mean, the L11's really good, AS-50 and the Barrett are great semi-autos. I would say by far, this game has the best Barrett, no doubt. Now, this is something that I made a video on a couple of months ago, leading up to the release of the new Modern Warfare 3, that I felt like the new one was going to pretty much be the exact same case as the original one was here. Felt like I was experiencing a lot of deja vu in that regard, because, again, with the original MW3 here, the argument could be made that this game didn't even need to exist if, say, for example, the falling out of Infinity Ward and Activision and everything like that didn't happen during the case of the original MW2's life cycle. Like, if the original MW2 actually did get Robert Bowling's forgotten patch. If the patch to the original MW2 came out where they did fix the noob tubes, they did fix a lot of the problems with that game, not just the noob tubes, for example, but, you know, just a lot of the bugs that really did plague that game. And again, the exact same thing goes with the new Modern Warfare 3 as well. Arguably, that game would not need to exist, and ideally we had the impression that it wasn't going to at first because it was rumored. Again, can't stress that enough. It was rumored, not actually confirmed by that Bloomberg article that had reported that Modern Warfare 22 was going to be a 2-year Call of Duty game. We understand now that at some point in time, plans had changed and they decided to make Modern Warfare 3, the new one, its own full-blown release. But now again though, because we've had this game for a couple of months, I feel like the parallels are just too similar to ignore. It pretty much is the exact same thing that we went through 12 years ago. With the original MW3, I really did like this game a lot, but I felt like the one thing that was kind of a downgrade in this game were the maps and the graphics. I mean, I feel like Seatown here is a bit of a different example since because there's so much like yellow because of the sand. But with the original MW3, it just kind of feels like there's this grayish green hue to everything. It felt like in the original MW2, it just had more color to it on a lot of maps. Now, I'm not saying that MW3 looks terrible or anything like that. It's just in comparison to the original MW2, you can tell the difference. Which I also don't know if that's a super unpopular opinion, but I don't really care for a lot of the maps in the original MW3. I feel like I'd say there are a handful of very good maps in this game. I think that Seatown here is one of them. I'd probably rate this map at like a B or something like that. Seatown's pretty good. I like it for domination. It was really good in Drop Zone too. Bro got an Osprey gunner. It'd be a real shame if I EMP'd it out the sky. But yeah, go ahead and let me know in the comments if that's a really unpopular opinion and not liking a lot of the maps in this game. I mean, again, Seatown here is pretty good. I would say Resistance, Bootleg, Arcaden. At least off the top of my head, those are the maps that I really do enjoy. Village is also pretty good. I know a lot of people speak very highly on Mission, and Mission's pretty okay. I personally got the most enjoyment out of Mission just by playing Drop Zone on that, and again, Domination's pretty okay too. And I know that this was also a very hot topic of debate, that after a short little while of playing pretty much all the Modern Warfare 2 remastered maps, This dude got a Moab! Bro, who's out here dropping nukes? I'm sorry, what? Yo, a free-for-all nuke? I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That's mad impressive. Who did that? Makisha? I really hope I'm saying that right. The dude that just drop shot at me with an ACR. Dude, this guy is not fucking around. You know what, Gendry, bro? You know what? It's your lobby, dog. Go crazy. You have fun with that. As I was saying, though, I understand that a lot of people got really tired of all the Modern Warfare 2 remastered maps, especially, like, after a month or so. And maybe to a lot of people, the better move in hindsight would have been, you know, pick the best 8 maps from the original MW2 and pick the best 8 maps from the original MW3 and have those be the launch maps. Now, this is something I feel like I could sit here and just rant about all day long when it comes to the Modern Warfare 2 remastered maps and, you know, what they should have done with all the launch content. I'm probably gonna make a full-blown video about this in the future, or at least, like, have it in my Modern Warfare 3 review, but if people weren't happy with all 16 of the original MW2 maps on launch, we are never going to see another Call of Duty get remastered like that. At least I'm willing to bet that's the case, and we've already kind of seen that come to fruition a little bit. Because again, according to the rumors for COD 2025, it was supposed to be all Black Ops 2 remastered maps. But given the feedback here from Modern Warfare 3, that's not going to be the case anymore. I find that situation hilariously ironic because a couple of years ago when the Modern Warfare 2 campaign remaster dropped, everyone was up in arms about getting the game remastered. These new maps in Modern Warfare 2019 suck. I want the original MW2 maps. We get it, and now all of a sudden it's not good enough. I understand everyone's going to have their different opinions on that, but it's like, I understand the frustration because no one's ever going to be truly happy. You can't please absolutely everyone in that regard. So besides the discussion of the maps and whatnot, again, when it comes to the new Modern Warfare 3, it could be argued that new MW3 and old MW3 alike wouldn't have to exist if things had just changed during the Modern Warfare 2's life cycle. The original and the previous one, 2022. But I feel like it's a little bit different with the 2022 Modern Warfare 2 because I feel like a lot of people got burned more by that game than the original MW2. Now, of course, again, the original MW2 absolutely had its problems with balance. The original MW3 comes out and really does correct pretty much everything as far as balance goes in the multiplayer side of things. But with Modern Warfare 22, it was like we were under the assumption that it was going to be better than Modern Warfare 2019, which it was in some ways. In my opinion, at least, I really do feel like all of the launch maps, the 6v6 feeling of multiplayer was better in Modern Warfare 22 than it was in 2019. But I don't really know if it's like outlandish to say that a lot of people got burned by Modern Warfare 22 because I felt like a lot of people may have expected it to be more of a return to form, and it really wasn't that, and we had to wait for Modern Warfare 3 for that to be the case. I feel like a big part of the question begs, even if Sledgehammer took over Modern Warfare 22, for example, in 2023, basically remade all of the changes that they did here in the new Modern Warfare 3, gave us all the Modern Warfare 2 remastered maps, but it was still under the title of Modern Warfare 2 2022, would people have even gone back to even try it again? I feel like the answer is yes and no, because we're kind of seeing it play out the way that I feel like it would have anyway. Maybe the developers viewed it as they needed to actually have it be its own standalone game because they knew that it just didn't go over very well with Modern Warfare 22. They had to give a new title to it instead of it just being a massive update or a massive paid update, whatever the case may have been. Even for someone like myself who prefers Modern Warfare 22 over 2019, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that Modern Warfare 22, or at least like the overall feeling of the game and the overall opinion, impression of the game, was more popular than 2019. Modern Warfare 2019, and I really do feel like I would give more credit to just Warzone and the time that Warzone came out during the pandemic. A lot more people have more ties to that. They tie in Modern Warfare 2019 to the experience of Warzone, and it was just a different time. I feel like with that, more people had just preferred the time of everything with Modern Warfare 2019 than 2022. Another nuke, dude. Wait, can I nuke this? Wait, can I stop the nuke? Oh yeah, no, that's right. I don't think it works like that. It doesn't. Whole 2009 moment right there. Can an EMP stop a nuke? No, that's not how that works. This is pretty much how I expect MW3 to go over. Just getting jump shotted, drop shotted. It's wonderful. Scar, MP7, ACR, portable radar. It's just... Look at that! ACR, portable radar, C4. Literally the class. Scavenger, Assassin, Stalker. I know there's a lot of snipers in the community that really do play a lot of Pluto IW5, and truly, I don't know how you guys do it. This is just absolutely miserable. I don't know how I managed to be the second best on my team going 19 and 31. Imagine my surprise. ACR, C4, portable radar, Stalker. Wow. I know it's a little ironic and hypocritical of me to be calling out things like ACR, C4, everything that I keep dying to, when I'm pretty much using the exact same thing in the MSR a lot of the time on this. But it's just that I find it so funny that it's really just not a surprise at all when I keep dying to literally the exact same red guns in the exact same class setup. Also, the more that I've been sitting here playing this game a little bit, I mean, maybe it's again because I go back and play so much old Call of Duty all the time, that I'm not really super jaded, or it's not super jarring to go back to an old Call of Duty where the movement is like this. this guy. Oh my god. My fault. This is his lobby. That shit is just absolutely insane to me. But alright, anyways, I feel like there's been a really big thing with the way that the new Modern Warfare 3 plays on the Modern Warfare 2 remastered maps, where they have this new style of movement on maps for a game that didn't have that old style of movement. So a lot of the maps inherently play a lot differently now. Actually, you know what? Terminal is a perfect example of this. I mean, Terminal was one of the most popular maps in Call of Duty. Still is. But the way that people play it nowadays is so different to how it was played from 2009. I mean, even really just that 1 year difference between Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 back in the day. The way that it plays so differently here on MW3 than it did back in the original MW2. But now in the new MW3, the way that they changed the spawns is the biggest thing, because now there's so much like emphasis on a security spawn instead of spawning here or actually in the perfume shop. The way that the spawns work along with the movement make it feel so much more different, even though the map is still pretty much the exact same. And Terminal is still an S tier map. It is very, very good. But with the way that the spawns work and the way that people are kind of forced to play it, it plays differently. I feel like it's kind of a given, but it is a valid comparison of just how these things work nowadays. It's the one thing that I really was kind of worried about in how the new MW3 was going to play out in the long run was, how differently are the spawns going to be? How much is it going to like force a change on these old maps? I wonder how different things would be if the spawns were 1-to-1 on the new MW3 as they were back in the day. That's probably been the closest to an MSR multi I've been on Plutonium, and I couldn't tell you how long. No joke, I think I have literally one MSR multi, and it's on Village. I almost just never get the chance to because I'm always getting lasered off of it. No! I just lagged off of that. Yo, thank you, Master Chief. Even if it was Terminal A, I just need a little bit of dopamine. A little bit of dopamine for an MSR multi. You know, something else that I realized throughout the course of this match that didn't even really click to me was how much faster paced it was just because I had my tack insert. So with that all being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this visit back to the original MW3. And again, go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below. What do you guys think about the original MW3? How it compares to the new one? What are your guys' thoughts on the new Modern Warfare 3? Are you still enjoying it, playing it, all that? The biggest thing for me is that the parallels, the deja vu, everything are so similar from the current MW3 to the old one. In a lot of ways, because again, the old MW3 fixed a lot of the problems from the original MW2, but we wouldn't have needed it if they had just fixed the original MW2. It's the exact same thing with the new MW2 going into the new MW3. Almost all the arguments and what-ifs of whether the game should have existed or not, it's all the same thing basing off the same question if just Infinity Ward had sorted Modern Warfare 2. I love the original MW2, I do like Modern Warfare 22, but I understand why so many people were frustrated with that game. And I really do enjoy the new Modern Warfare 3, but because so many people, I feel like so many people got burned from Modern Warfare 22, they're just kind of writing off the new MW3, despite the better changes that have happened to the game. I don't know, at this point, I'm just yapping. Go ahead and let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section below. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching the video and listening to my yap session. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. It's been Rage, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care, everybody.